Welcome to Thoughts for Growth, a 3 to 15 minute program to inspire, motivate, and or provoke you to see life differently. Brought to you by K-Wave 6 Radio every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Now, here's your host.
There's a better way, there's a better way. Take one step back and say there's a better way, there's a better way.
Hello and welcome to Thoughts for Growth. This is Kirk Spencer, the host and producer of K-Wave 6 Radio. Today my thought is about trusting yourself. And this might sound a bit weird to many people, but I'm assured that there are quite a few people that know exactly what I'm talking about. And I'd like to hear from those people that know. And we can continue on with this maybe in another program. However, the thought is on trusting yourself. When I was a kid, I used to wonder who taught people how to make paint, or who taught people about the human body and what it is and how it works. There's still some questions I actually have about how does a sperm and an ovum actually know how to divide into fingers, brain, hair, etc., and where to put it, and so on and so forth. Those things I haven't figured out, but I figure on the other side, I don't really need to know, because I don't need to create artificially any human being or any animal. Yeah, there's plenty in abundance. However, there's things like tea. How did you know what properties are in a particular tea leaf, or what properties are in foods that you eat, whether it be fruits, vegetables, etc.? How do we know that we get protein from eating animal flesh, or eating a pot of beans, or even just eating broccoli? These are things that, we look at life as if life just started around the time that we were conscious enough to figure it out. Or we're reading somebody else's material and we're learning from them. But where did they get it from? And there are so many questions that you could ask about where did knowledge and wisdom come from? When, as you get older, you get to understand that the more that you trust yourself, there's many things that you can understand without having to read it from someone else. If you trust yourself, you know what is right and what is wrong, even if you choose to do the wrong. As long as you are trusting that inner voice, you can identify it any way you want. I identify it as my creator. However, there's some people that don't believe into that, but that's another subject. But still, trusting that inner voice and letting that inner voice guide you. There's nothing wrong with questioning it. And through some trial and effort, you will find out which you should have followed, that inner voice or your own thoughts and consciousness. That inner voice will teach you much more than any books, than anyone else could ever teach you. Trust that inner voice that you have. Everyone has it. Not everyone listens to it. The further we get away from listening to that inner voice, the more we see of what happened in 2014 is going to escalate in 2015. And if there is a beyond. People, who are you going to trust? You're going to trust everyone around about you that wants to convince you that their way is right? Or do you want to follow your inner voice and go, this is the better way, and there is a better way. And just because other people don't hear it, don't see it, don't know it as I do, or in your case, you do, and you have checked it against what you want. What do you want? Do you want peace? Then live peacefully. Do you want equality? Then give equality to everyone. What do you really want? Focus on what you want, not on the problems. Because if you focus on the problems, and you've heard me say this before, it is like praying for what you really don't want. Focus on what you want. You don't have to be detailed about it. Let God, let the universe, however you want to say it, let it work for you. Just say what you want. If you want more of what we had in 2014, keep worrying. Keep thinking about the problems. It is your choice. You know what's right. Listen to the inner voice. And let's move on and make this world a better place. Starting with you, your community, and then as it spreads, it will make it to the rest of the world. You have nothing to lose by trying. If nothing else, it will make you a better person. I wish you all the best in this new year. Take care and be well. Talk to you soon. Thank you for listening to today's Thoughts for Growth episode. Keep up with what's new on K-Wave 6 Radio by following our blog, following us on Twitter, and liking us on Facebook. All available at www.kwave6, that's the number 6, radio.tk. Again, www.kwave6radio.tk, or if you prefer, www.kwave6radio.wordpress.com.